Our relationship with Essen, being our longest relationship with a twin city of 70 years, is vital to us going forward in the 21st century with our new involvement and investment in environmental projects and ICT. When you look at the history of the work that we've done with Essen, when you look at the projects in education, sport, our involvement with Krupp, you can clearly see the benefits that come to Sunderland and to Essen through all of that work.
The partnership's been fantastic to work with students from another country, to work with students on projects, to help them with their current assignments has been wonderful. To have that partnership and that input from students from different countries has been absolutely amazing, and really we're looking forward to seeing them next year as well, and to continue this relationship between Essen and Sunderland.
When the German students first came over, we did a lot of different things. We went to Beamish, we did Beamish Wild, we enjoyed that around with each other because we communicated, we got on very well. When we did our presentations, we both did about culture. So the Germans spoke about their different types of culture and we spoke about our different types of culture. And it was quite nice to understand different perspectives of the culture, just down from German, in Essen and for here in Sunderland and England.
So Consultant Design have a partnership with Essen where the students come to Consultant Design and gain real-life business working experiences within a business environment. The students also benefit from having cultural experiences within the city. Consultant Design benefit from that because we get to host the students and we also get to experience cultural differences with those. It's a fantastic partnership, so much so that we do have 2 more students lined up in 2020.
The partnership for LIBA is extremely important. It's a way of really promoting the business both in Sunderland and internationally. With LIBA being a German company, there's a lot of opportunities in German for the Essen student. So it's good for them to come here, see how LIBA works, and then possibly decide that they want to work for LIBA in the future.
Well, the thing with this partnership was we needed it because it was always them and us. And now we're all together. There's no thems and us. I would have never thought about learning the language, but when we were told to learn some of it, I enjoyed the language so much that I continued, and I'm nearly complete fluent.
Our connection with Essen has benefited in the first instance because my son Chris got top marks in his German GCSE. But subsequently, through the generations of our 2 families, we've had a window on life in the other country. We've kept up with events in the other countries, and it's just been a fantastic journey for us, for the 2 families.
For me, it was a wonderful experience to find out how people in Germany live, which is not much unlike we do in England. And I think it's a wonderful idea to bond people into these friendships with people from Germany. And I think to hear that it's still continuing is wonderful. And I would encourage anyone who gets the chance to go and live with a German family. It is totally different from just going for a holiday in Germany.
Certainly needs to be celebrated. Despite being involved from in the 80s and mainly in the 90s, I wasn't aware that the exchange, the links between the 2 cities had been started so early. And I think we should be really proud of the fact that only 4 years after the end of World War II, links were being formed and friendships built up between the 2 cities. I think a lot of these things happened later, but for Sunderland to have been involved in the 1940s still is something we should be celebrating 70 years later, yes.
Well, my son has just come back from Germany. His best friend is Patrick Simone. He met him in 1997. Tim Disson, who's also from our project's got friends in Germany. The young people from, and this is like Pennywell, Forest Estate and Pallion, still go over there to meet their friends who they met as musicians now today, but they meet them in as individuals and friends. It's not an initiative from any government. They've become really good friends even so that they've been to their marriages.
I'm Bella and I'm part of Sunderland Youth Council, and I went to Essen as part of a study group to learn about the different youth projects in Essen and around Europe as well. It was very positive. I enjoyed learning about the different youth projects in Essen, and it was very interesting to be able to compare them to what we have in Sunderland as well, and a lot of the ideas would be able to be applicable to what we do here in the UK.
So my name's Adam, I'm 20 years old from Sunderland. My relationship with Essen's been a really nice relationship. I've kept in touch with quite a lot of the young people who were there when I went. So long-lasting relationships that I've built up. Quite a lot of them have actually moved on to do work in a similar field to what I do now. Summing up the experiences, it definitely changes you as a person, and it definitely changes whatever you do, no matter what your career choice is. It really impacts the way that you work and your values and who you are as a person. So it's a really nice trip to go, and obviously really nice opportunity to experience.
For starters, I made a lot of friends. I still keep in touch with them. They've came over here in England to visit me, and I'm planning to visit them as well. Apart from that, I've also learned a lot about the opportunities that are out there in other countries, and I think maybe in the future I would like to take one of these opportunities.
I think it's really important for people in Sunderland to keep up that connection with Essen, and I would advise anyone who can make that journey across or welcome the German families to do so.
It's really important that Sunderland maintains our relationship with outside countries, particularly somewhere like Essen and Germany. 70 years is a long time, and I'm sure we'll look forward to another 70 years of fruitful relationships and visits and trips across between the two countries.
I think Sunderland should be very proud of its links, not only with Germany but with other countries. I had a wonderful experience when I went to Germany, and I think it broadens your horizons. You understand other people from other countries better, and my advice to anyone is, if you get the opportunity, take it.
I think that the relationship just got to continue, because obviously the further we get into where the acceptance is it's not about a country, and it's about people meeting each other.
I think anybody who does get the opportunity to be a part of an exchange is a really good opportunity, and one that you wouldn't want to pass up, because any sort of travelling, even if it is just to Europe, is always a great opportunity and a way to really broaden and make yourself more cultured. So I would recommend it.
I'm proud of Sunderland for having these relationships, because it shows that we're open to seeing what other people are doing, and that we're open to bringing ideas in and not just closing off to everybody else.
Sunderland is our first sister city, so we are so proud to be here tonight. We share a common future, and we share a great history, industrial history. We are so proud of our history, but the future we share together, the green future in Sunderland and in Essen.